Hello students, welcome back to our channel Anthropology for All. So, I will discuss the next topic, that is archaeological anthropology. This is the third branch, and this branch studies ancient human societies through material remains such as tools, pottery, bones, houses and other artifacts. Archaeologists reconstruct how ancient people lived, what they ate, what tools they used, what kind of houses they built, and what beliefs they followed. For example, if archaeologists find burnt grains inside a pot, they can understand the food habits of ancient people. If they find burial sites with grave goods, they can interpret religious beliefs or social status. Now, in this part, we will discuss the emerging fields of archaeological anthropology, which explore new scientific ways of studying the human past. First is cognitive archaeology. It tries to understand the mental world of ancient people, like their beliefs, ideas, rituals, and symbolic thinking. For example, when archaeologists find cave paintings or religious symbols, they try to understand what early humans were thinking, what they believed in, and how they imagined the world. Second, feminist archaeology. Feminist archaeology challenges old interpretation that focused mainly on men's activities. Earlier archaeologists often assumed men hunt and women stay in home. But feminist archaeology reanalyzes evidence and highlighted women's role in food production, pottery making and social organization. It gives a more balanced view of ancient societies. Third is zooarchaeology and paleoethnobotany. These two fields study biological remains. The first is zooarchaeology examine animal bones, while other, like the paleoethnobotany, studies plant remains. Like if archaeologists find fish bones, they know people depend on fishing. If they find grains like millet or wheat, they know agriculture existed. These fields reveal ancient diets and farming practices. Next is ethnoarchaeology. It studies modern communities to understand how ancient tools, houses, or customs might have worked. For example, studying present day pottery, helps archaeologists understand how ancient pottery was produced. Observing tribal hunting techniques helps interpret ancient hunting tools, right? The last is experimental archaeology. This field recreates ancient technologies to see how they were used. For example, archaeologists make stone tools and test them to understand how early humans cut meat or hunted animals. The fourth major branch is linguistic anthropology. This branch studies human language and how language relate to culture and society. Linguistic anthropologists examine how language originate, how they change over time, why language differ from place to place, and how language shapes the way we think and behave. Like in some cultures, different words are used to show respect to elders. In some languages, there are specific words for things that do not even exist in other cultures. This shows how language and culture are deeply connected. Now let's quickly understand the evolution and scope of linguistic anthropology. Linguistic anthropology originally began with the study of origin, evolution, and development of human languages. Early anthropologists focused on documenting and preserving languages that were disappearing, especially in small tribe and indigenous communities. Over time, the field expanded. Scholars realized that language is not just a way to communicate. It reflects what? Like culture, identity, social behavior, and thought. For example, the way we use respectful or formal words show social relationship, and different communities use language differently based on their tradition. Today, the scope of linguistic anthropology is very broad. It studies how language change over time, how language shapes culture, how children learn culture, how multilingual societies function, and how language express identity. It also works with related fields like sociolinguistics, ethnolinguistics, and anthropological linguistics. In simple words, linguistic anthropology explains how language and culture grow together and how language helps transmit culture from one generation to the next. So, to conclude, anthropology is not just the study of humans, it is the study of humanity. It connects our past with our present and helps us to understand our place in the world. It teaches us to appreciate culture diversity, respect difference, and understand what makes us human. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Anthropology for All. If you find the lesson helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational videos. I will see you in the next class. Until then, keep learning and stay curious.